all cancers are different. So first of all, what's the prognosis of my type of cancer, my personal cancer? The type of cancer I had, it wasn't something that I had to do from the surgeon side, but from my oncologist side, looking at what can happen in the future. Since I had the breast cancer on the one side, I had a better chance of it coming in the second side. So I had the decision to make. Did I want to just do the one side and then possibly be back in the same situation in 10 years? I didn't want to do that because I saw how my mom suffered, and I had grandchildren to raise, and I still had a family, and I just didn't want to take that option. So yes, it was very difficult.
My wife's a cancer survivor, breast cancer survivor. Well, it's a life-changing experience whenever you're faced with, people are born thinking they're going to live forever. And nobody wants to face death, that's a rough thing. And we went through that. There's a lot of, it was hard. And there was like a year recovery, but she's doing great. We're all doing great. Psychologically, it messes with you.
I always tend to look back to my mom, because I was a young girl at the time when my mom was diagnosed, and I look at the choices she had weren't much. That was 40, 50 years ago. And so the choices we have today are, they're wonderful, because we can choose what type of treatment, we can choose whether we have a mastectomy or not, we can choose whether we do one side or both sides, and then you have your choices of wigs if you lose your hair during chemo. There's just so many more options out there. So I think just that if women can become informed and aware of all the options that are out there, and be connected with someone who has had breast cancer and walk that walk, that we can encourage those women to have hope that it doesn't mean you're going to lose your life.
Don't be afraid to ask questions. You can never ask too many questions. There's never a dumb question, especially when it comes to that. Because a lot of people would say, well, I don't want to ask that question. They need to ask. They don't know, you just ask. They'll tell you. These people are great.
Because it gives women exposure to not only the mammogram procedure, but to other women like myself who have had breast cancer, and they can ask questions and we can share our experience. And women will come in that have had breast cancer once, and then maybe 5 years it comes back. It gives us an opportunity to just comfort them and encourage them that they're at the right place, they're doing the right thing by coming and getting their mammograms and getting treatment. The worst thing a woman can do is put it in denial and say, well, what I don't know isn't going to hurt me. And I've heard a lot of women say, I don't get a mammogram because I don't want to know. I have a girlfriend that's like that, and I keep encouraging her to come, but she doesn't want to do it because she's afraid that she might get a diagnosis of breast cancer and die. I'm like, well, if you don't come, you're surely more likely to get breast cancer and die from it. So, they need to come and get checked.
I'm here at this event to support breast cancer and to help women become aware that breast cancer can be cured, breast cancer can be detected by mammogram, by self-examination, by keeping in tune with your body. And that's why I'm here, to help support this awesome cause.
Well, I'm a nurse and I'm a woman, and so I'm supporting the cause for everyone, women and men that might have breast cancer, to do it. Don't ignore it. Don't think that you're at low risk because of your breast size or because it doesn't run in your family or whatever. Just make sure you do your monthly exams and get in every year for your mammogram.
I'm Leroy Studbolt, superhero extraordinaire, and this is my sidekick.
Bob Paul, protectors of boobies, large and small.
We showed up, dressed up, all in our pink, to see if we could draw out some people to Menorah Hospital for the Pink Power Ride, because you never know, their dollar could be the one that saves boobs all over the world.
I think women tend to miss a year of having their mammograms because life gets busy. Life gets busy, time flies by, and before you know it, another year's gone by, and they'll come in. We have a lot of women that come in and will say, oh, I was here last year, and we'll look them up, and we're like, no, you haven't been here for 4 years. And they're like, really? That much time has gone by since. People are just busy in their life. And so they need to, pick a time, like their birthday. Do it around your birthday time, or get all your girlfriends together and do it on Valentine's Day, or just pick a time. And I think it's great. We have a lot of women that come in, and they come in with their moms. The daughters come in with their moms, and they make a day of it. They come in, have their mammograms done, we go out to lunch, go shopping, and so they make it a fun thing. It takes probably, from the time they actually go into the room to have the process done, it's probably about maybe 5 minutes, maybe a 5-minute procedure, and they're done. Now, if the technician sees a problem area and shows it to the radiologist, then they might recommend to do a diagnostic mammogram at that time, and sometimes even an ultrasound if there's something that needs to be addressed. So then that, of course, would take a little bit longer, but usually it's a very short period of time. We have women that come in and go, and they're like, wow, that was fast. I think it's like anything, the fear of the unknown. You know, anytime you do anything that's a little bit abnormal that you don't normally do every day, or especially your very first one.
We need more superheroes
Only
to come
takes-
out here and fight that supervillain cancer.
And this hair is very annoying. I just want you to know that.